said about the childhood experience. How are you deriving it?
Do you understand this word?
Upbringing. Okay. Okay.
When does upbringing happen? Adult or
Yeah. Yeah.
childhood?
Childhood.
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 So see, Shashikant, my job is to make things simpler for people.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
many times I break it down, but trying to hold what is written there. It may not
Got
appear
it.
it like that, but that is one
Got it.
aspect. Second time, what happens, Shashikant, is sometimes I have to make things so simple that it may drift away from the originality. It can happen. And that is a risk I have to take because if I don't do that, people may not understand.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So
Yeah.
if you dilute something, let's take a very simple example. Uh, let's talk about, can you give me some
Milk.
example of a beneficial food? Food that is good for body. Can you give me an example, Shashikant?
Fruits.
Fruits. For a baby or for a child, if you directly give fruits, it might be difficult for the baby to digest. So what do
Chew.
we
Yeah.
do? We dilute it by putting
Smashing.
water, by squashing it, by mashing it, by
Yeah.
making it into a juice.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, if the water is too much, what will happen? The juice will
The
become
nutrition
watery and the benefits might totally.
lost.
Yes, it can happen. It can be too watery. So when I have to teach something here, sometimes it is so watery that
Hmm.
it deviates from the main whatever is being said.
Oh. Oh.
If I don't do that, what is the other risk? That people don't understand. And if
Understand.
I simplify too much, what is the risk? That we are now slightly going off. But that is a
Hmm.
very tricky balance I have to make. Are you appreciating my situation and my position,
Yes, sir.
Shikant?
Seriously.
All right. And why are we doing that? Because we want to include people of every level.
Everyone.
Hmm? Okay, guys, luck and risk. So suddenly this author talks about some very
Hmm.
interesting concept. The author is saying success is not only about hard work, but luck is also involved. Imagine that. A person talking about money. Money is hard or soft?
Soft.
Guys, hard or soft?
Hard.
Of course, hard. But this gentleman is getting into the softer part of money. One was your
Like,
beliefs. And now he's also talking about luck. अगर नसीब में है तो
मिलेगा.
और नसीब नहीं है तो
नहीं मिलेगा.
मिलेगा.
I didn't say that. The book is saying that. The word is saying that. The sentence is saying that. Are you with me? Now,
Yes,
question
sir.
to all of you all. Am I the author?
No.
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 The book says something. We are discussing that. Tomorrow, if you read a book, you speak about it. We will listen to you. Make sense?
Mm.
Yes.
All right, guys. So, talent and effort are important, they matter, but circumstances shape opportunity. Every choice carries hidden risks. Question: should I give an example of this?
Yes,
Circumstance or
sir.
opportunity?
Mm. Yes.
Hmm.
Today, some people, they are called YouTubers, they make a lot of money. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If the same people with the same talent were born 50 years ago, what year would that be? What year would that be?
50 years is 25, 50,
If
1975.
they were born in 1975, same people, and by the time they became 20 or 30, do you think they would be making the kind of money that they're making today? Because that time there was
No
Internet.
YouTube.
YouTube,
no internet, no
internet.
YouTube. Do you think they would have been rich at that time?
No.
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 Talk about some other rich
Okay.
person. Maybe talk about a film star. Give me a name, quick, quick.
Amitabh. Shahrukh Khan.
Say Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan, all amazingly rich people. Imagine if they were born 100 years ago. Do you think they might have become film stars then?
No.
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 So the book is saying there has to be the right
Circumstances.
Time.
circumstance, point to be noted. There has to be the right.
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Some people get opportunities, and some people, in spite of talent, in spite of skill, they don't get any right
Opportunity.
opportunities. Tomorrow, when AI will take away all the jobs, what is going to happen? People will say, "Ayyo, I have talent," but now for them there is no
Opportunity.
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 Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he
Yes,
talks
sir.
about Bill Gates, who was very brilliant and driven, and he also talks about Paul Allen. So he compares two people, Bill Gates and
Paul Allen.
Paul
Paul
Allen.
Allen.
so Paul Allen also was smart. Bill Gates was also smart. Both came from technology, computers, and everything, whatever. But Bill Gates was fortunate to attend a school with a computer. In those days, were computers rare or very common?
Very
Rare.
rare.
Extremely rare. But he was lucky to get access to a computer.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's talk about a simple thing. Does anybody know who's the fastest car driver, race driver in India? What's his name?
No idea.
Google karo Rohit quickly. Who's India's Formula One race car driver?
Hmm.
What's his name? Very good. So, question to all of you all. Do you think Narayan Karthikeyan was born in some very remote village in a very poor family? Do you think that's a possibility?
No way.
No.
Do you think he did not get education because he was poor, he never went to school, but suddenly became a race car driver? Is that going to
No.
happen?
No.
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 Chances very less, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
But we also hear superstar Rajnikant. What was he before becoming a
Bus conductor.
superstar?
Conductor. Bus conductor.
That is like magic, right?
Hmm.
But a movie director saw him, met him, saw his style in some bus, something like that magic happened. So what suddenly happened? He got, look at these words.
Luck.
What words came into the
Luck.
picture?
Luck and
Luck
timing.
and timing
Luck.
for Rajnikant. And for Karthikeyan, what came into the picture? Wherever he was born, maybe his parents were encouraging. See, imagine Raju. He also loves, enjoys racing, but his parents have no money. They live in a small village. Do you think he's going to get a car racing experience and exposure?
No.
Not.
No.
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 So please understand this. It is not just about good investment. It is also about luck and
Timing.
Opportunity.
Coming.
timing. That is what the book says. Make sense?
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right. So luck and risk. Whenever there is risk, there is also a risk. Have you played what is that game called? There are ladders and then there is this snake
Snake and
thingy. What is
ladder.
that?
Snake and
Snake and ladder.
ladder.
So life is like that, guys. If you're lucky, you get lot of
Ladders.
ladders. And if
Ladders.
you're unlucky, there could be
Snake.
Snake
Snake.
fight.
Snake fight.
you are the
Mhm.
same person. Yes? All right. So let us read this red color thing. Who'd like to read loud and clear? Quick.
Luck and
Luck.
risk are siblings. They are both the reality that every outcome in life is guided by forces other than individual effort.
What does that mean? What does a sibling mean?
Sisters and brothers.
Okay. So can they be sisters and brothers and can they be sisters and sisters? I don't know.
Yes.
Either way.
So
And
guys,
brothers and brothers also can be.
it simply means siblings are together. Wherever
Right.
there is luck, there is also
Risk.
Risk.
risk. Point number one. Point number two, in life, that is the reality. And what is the outcome? The result is guided by the forces, but not always the individual's
Effort.
effort. Some people will tell you, I worked so hard for 20 years, no success. Then 40 years, still no success. Is it possible or do you think they're lying?
Possible.
All right, guys, should we go to the next chapter?
Yes, sir.
The next lesson from this book. Now, the next lesson says money is never enough. Setting financial goals is tough, but it's essential. We should stop comparing yourself to
Others.
others. So, what does Mr. Nassim say? Real success is escaping competition and choosing your peace of mind. Why is money not enough? Suppose you're making, let's say, 20 lakhs a year and you want to make more. And if you make 40, do you think if you make 40 lakhs a year, there is somebody richer than you?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
But what if you make
Always.
80 lakhs? Now nobody's richer than you, right?
Still there.
But what if you make 2 crores for 1 year? Now you're richest man in the world, right? Now there's no competition, right?
Still there.
Always
No.
competition is there.
So that's what. So the author is saying be peaceful, very important. And don't take crazy risks. All right. So what did Bill Gates say? Who's going to read this quick?
Bill Gates once said, success is UZ teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose.
Even if you're smart, sometimes people will think I will not lose. And if you remember the play of gambling or casinos, even rich people, even experienced people lose.
Those matter.
All right. The next chapter is compounding. What is compounding? Anybody?
It's accumulative.
Multiply.
You don't need a big income. You need consistent saving. As Morgan Housel notes, wealth grows through good investments and frugal living. What is frugal living?
Simple living.
Hmm?
Simple living.
All right. But what is frugal? Only what is needed. Save money. So the author is saying save money. The real power of saving? Freedom. When you are young, if you keep saving, tomorrow when you get old, you will feel comfortable and relaxed because you have money. You don't have to ask people for money. So saving is what the author is saying. All right. Even saving little bit, but regularly is the key. Who would like to read this? Quick.
If something compounds, it is a little growth, serves as a fuel for the future growth. A small starting base can lead to results so extraordinary they seem to be defy logic.
It means that even if you save little, one day you will notice that you are defying logic by actually having a lot of
Money.
money. Very good. Uncertainty and preparation. In life, will there be uncertainty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Always. So, Morgan advises that don't only rely on a paycheck. Don't rely only on your salary. Plan for lower future income than past trends suggest. Save enough to stay flexible when the economy shifts. So, again, he's talking about planning, saving. They are important. All right. Who's going to read this quick?
Planning is important. Planning is important, but the most important part of every plan is to plan on the plan, not going according to plan.
What does it mean?
Oh my God.
Is it a typo error, right? Mistake in the sentence, right?
No, no.
No.
No, sir.
So here is the answer. अगर कुछ गड़बड़ होने वाली है तो उसके भी प्रिपरेशन पहले से ही
कर लेना चाहिए.
ये सोच के समझो कि आपने जो भी प्लान किया है वो प्लान कभी ना कभी कैंसिल हो सकता
है.
even about money. All right. And this one. Long-term financial planning is hard because you change. Today you think house is important. Tomorrow you might think car is important. When you get older, you will think, forget it. Why did I waste money everywhere? My health is important. Does that happen? Do priorities change?
Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
So, Morgan advises that keep your plan flexible. Keep changing your plan. Adapt as your priorities change in life. Stay balanced, think smart, invest with room to evolve. In other words, with your investments, be flexible. Don't be stuck up in life. When the situation changes, if you're keeping in the bank today,
Mostly nowadays, the motivational speakers and all those books actually deny that your childhood, whatever it is, you can do everything. The opportunity, the circumstances, they actually